Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to take out the prediction plots from Atoll and about the database which is being used in Atoll. So talking about the database, let me show you a sample database. So this is my database used in Atoll for 3G, which I am using right now is 3G sends, 3G sites and 3G updated transmitters. That means you have to update these all with new database provided by the team for which you are making the plots. So basically we are starting with the 3G sites as if for the database. So in 3G sites you have the site name, which can be site ID or site name. In longitude you have the longitude, means these are the coordinates, longitude and latitude, these are the coordinate systems. For the geopositioning of the site, this is the altitude, so we can keep it blank in order to get the altitude from the clutter database. That means which is provided by the regional team or your team which for which you are preparing the database, for which you are taking the plots. So this altitude is like clutter height and clutter classes and distant terrain model. This constitutes of that, so we can leave this blank. After that, in comments you can write down if the site is working or not, if it is on air or not. You can give your own comments so that you can filter the sites from here. Spot height is just antenna height at what place your antenna is right now. So this is just the antenna height. This spot type is for which band generally it sports. In case of UMTS 900, we write UMTS 900, or for 2100 we can write U21 or UMTS 2100. So generally we can write here UMTS 900 or UMTS 2100, whichever is applicable by you. So after that, there is the maximum number of uplink CEs. So you can keep it according to the database provided by the regional team or your team. Uplink CEs and also downlink CEs, and IUB backhaul throughput. You can keep it here. Maximum IUB download throughput. You can keep it here. Equipment, the equipment you are using, default equipment or whatever you are using. And after that, S1 interference in DL and also in throughput kbps. So this is generally the site database. After that, we are going to cell database. As for 3G cells, you have here name and transmitter name. Name consists of, this is the band, that means 2100 U2100. Okay, this is the site name, as I have already shown you on site 3G site database. This one is in 7, so as to get the values from site and also from the transmitter database. So here we have used band U2100, and after that there is site underscore and sector. After that we have to coordinate it with 0. So this gives it the site a unique name. So we are giving a unique name like this one, and after that this is transmitter, so that we can get the values from transmitters and match it here. So I'll show you transmitter sheet later. After that there is carrier. For first carrier, generally you have I have these three carriers, so I am using these three. These two are for U900, so I'm using 10562 for 2100 and 4357 into 9374 U900. So after that, you can keep here scrambling codes, or if you don't want, it's not means I always say that it is not mandatory to keep. Then you have the losses. First you have threshold power. After that you have maximum BTS power, Emax. After that pilot power, that is CPSH power, SCH power, other CCH powers. These are all provided by your team in their database. Total power dBm, UL factor, and again the comments. If the sites are working, non-working, or from which cluster they are. So SC reuse distance, maximum number of intra carrier neighbors and maximum number of inter technology neighbors, you can keep it blank. UL factor, these all the data is provided by the region team or your team. So after filling this data, you can directly move on to 3G transmitters. So for 3G transmitters, here the site is from site list, from site database, so that it can coordinate all the data and connect it, link it with each other. This is from transmitter data, so that it can be linked to from transmitter to cell, as I showed you earlier. After that, this is the state of the site, if the site is active or not. So true is if the transmitter is active, and false is if the transmitter is not active. DS, DL, you can keep either blank or give the values like 0. This is the frequency band, means frequency, which frequency for 3G you are using. I have already defined it. I'll show you later where I have defined it and how I define and what is the reason behind defining this frequency band. These are my antenna models. These are as per the classification on the sites, means the antennas used on the sites and port number they are used. You can see I'm using this model of antenna. Port number 10 minus 45 is my power of antenna, and after that 5 DT, 5 down tilt as in mechanical, and this is the band 2100. So these are different as per the different models of antennas are available for 2100, 900 and LTE. So generally I am using for 2100, I am using 2100 antennas, and also there are some 900 antennas, these ones 0880. This is the mechanical tilt and plus 45 dBm power. So after that I have height of antenna, azimuth means direction of antenna, and mechanical down tilt of antenna. Calculation radius means how many meters of plot you want, how many meters of coverage do you want. Here I have kept 4000 meters, that means it is for 4 kilometers. So I'm using the standard propagation model A, as per I have defined that standard propagation model in my Atoll tool. So these are the losses, transmission losses, reception losses, and noise figures as per given to you by the team itself for generating the plots, and miscellaneous. So you can check these database and prepare the database required for 3G transmitter.